All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. Yesterday I put out a video, kind of explain where I'm at with Dak Prescott, and of course, people say, "Oh, you hate it." Now, the whole video, I was just really saying, I care more about winning than just one individual player, which I understand that there are people that are like that, right? Like they're naturally a fan of players more than are teams. I got no problem with that. I'm just not one of them. So I'm not beholden to a certain level of critique or not critiquing just for the simple fact that I like a player, right? So anyway, but it's something else, and I'm gonna start. This gonna be my yearly video. I'm gonna drop this video once a year. Once a year. It's the video of, because I get it all the time. Oh my God, I get it all the time. Chris, how can you be a Laker fan and a Cowboy fan? You just a bandwagoner. You just ride bandwagons. That's what you do. I grew up poor. That's how. I don't know. You guess which team was on the local channels? I'm talking about the Fox 40. When I grew up in Florida, in Little Havana, it's Fox 49. You know the channels that you had to put the little antenna? Yeah. Remember those days? That's what I grew up with. What team you think was on there most? The Dallas Cowboys. I really liked Kobe early because I as a kid, yeah, I'm young, I'm impressionable. So when everyone was like was saying Kobe was a ball hog and he wanna be Jordan, or back then they were saying he was just selfish, and I was rooting for him to prove everybody wrong. I was a little kid, I was impressionable, that was my guy, But these are the most talked about, most popular teams that was on my damn TV. When you can watch NBC and get some basketball, there's a little extra when the Lakers was on there. So who the hell you gonna root for, that team you can watch? So ladies and gentlemen, if you wonder why Chris is a Cowboy fan and a Laker fan, these are the two teams that was put in front of me. But Chris, you from Florida, bro. First of all, let me break this part down from you. I'm not from pretty Florida. All right? I'm not from Miami or Orlando. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from West Palm Beach. I'm not from the pretty part of Florida, all right? I'm from the country. Havana, Florida, right next to Calvary, Georgia. That's why when I kind of relate when Shannon Sharp tell his stories, because that's what I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get an indoor toilet until I was, because no, the first one, I was like 3. And then they added the extra little, about 6. So you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just where I come from. You know what I'm saying? My uncle, majority of his life rode tractors. Me, I was a country boy. I went to the bean field, man. I picked beans. I picked peas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a country boy. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I didn't come from, so people be like, yeah, but what about the Miami Heat? Miami Heat wasn't on my TV. Not where I was at. They weren't on my TV. Excuse me. Because, again, I didn't have the channels. Fox 49, CBS, what was the other? We were channel 14 with PBS. I had that, and 27, AB. So you had CBS, ABC, Fox, and PBS. Those are the 4 channels I had growing up. So whenever I caught some sports, it was on those little channels. Who's on there more than anybody? Who they talked about more than anybody? My Dallas Cowboy. So innately, I became a Dallas Cowboy fan. No, I'm not from Texas. But that don't mean you love your Cowboys any more than I love my Cowboys. And I tell you what, I'm jealous of you a little bit though, because you got a little bit more access than I do. So, it's the top of the year. I just want to get these things out. I just want to address these things because they always come at me with it. You're a Laker and a Cowboy fan. You're not even a real fan. You're a bandwagon. First of all, the Cowboys ain't won nothing in 30 years. Who the hell gonna ride that bandwagon? That don't make no damn sense. All right, that's first of all. Who gonna ride that? You dumb to ride that. You gonna go through this much misery, not winning nothing to get talked about more than anybody just to ride a bandwagon? Stop it. And for the Lakers, dog, I was just like really a Kobe guy early, just because it wasn't even before he even became as good. I just want him to prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? That I be like, when people are like, oh, he's a ball hog, and oh, he just want to be like. That's my guy. That's my guy. I'm young. I'm impressed. I was a Kobe fan. You know what I'm saying? Back before Kobe and the Nick Van Exel and stuff, you would see the Lakers come on and like, that's cool. And then they got Kobe, and then it was a for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my guy. I'm a diehard Kobe Bryant fan. He's my GOAT. He's my everything when it comes to basketball. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. You can argue with somebody else. That's my take. I'm going to stand in that firmly. Whatever. I don't care about your numbers, your stats, your people, your likes, what. Kobe is my GOAT in a conversation. Now, so why am I saying this? Why am I making this video? Because I get this so much. Is somebody going to give it to me? So you ain't a real fan. So you ain't grow up in... No, I didn't grow up in Texas, dog. No, I didn't grow up in LA, cuz. I've been to each one of these states. Yeah, and I've been to a game in each one of these states. So how do I become a fan of these teams? Oh, here's another one. Chris, you like the Raptors. Why do you put so much Raptor content out, and why you always rock with the Raptors? Because I just naturally like the Raptors. It started with me, honestly, it started back when I felt like the Raptors wasn't getting their due just because you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Utah Jazz was really good, but unfortunately, there was Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams that were like, they should beat up, but there's Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the Raptors in their time, like they was really good. But there was LeBron James over there. You know what I'm saying? So I always had a natural affection for the team. And then just as I started doing videos and all the love I get from the Six is just organic because, you know what I'm saying, I'll do the video and they like this. So I'm like, well, if they like it because I was just reacting to games, and like the Raptor Nation like really rocked with me, man. So I brought one back, made the content because they like them. If someone like content with people, a group of people, a fan base, somebody like content, I'm gonna give it to them. But if I like the team, or just really have a natural infatuation with the team, and then the Six show me so much love, so it is what it is. But that's how I become a Laker fan and a Cowboy fan. The moral of the story is I grew up broke. I didn't have no money. There was no stadiums to ride to. Where I'm from, you didn't ride around and see stadiums. You didn't see logos and all that crap. I grew up in the country, bro. So when I got to watch team, mostly, that was my team. That was my team, because it was on the most. They came on Fox 49 at 425. Well, it was not. Back then, they were coming right at 4. Like now, they come like 425, but back then, it was like right at 4. And then they started going to 415. I know about my Cowboys, right? Michael Irvin with the two. I had the two parts. Like, I was a diehard, and I still am a diehard Cowboy fan. But that's how I became a Cowboy fan, man. Anybody can help me out. I need something from you guys. If you guys can help me out, when you see one of them comments, oh, okay, you're like a Cowboy fan, but just please point them to this video. All right, cool. Got it. Got it. I appreciate you, man. So, now we got that out the way. Can we continue? Anything else? Anything else y'all need me to share before we get this season, this NFL season going, man? Oh, man. These are things I go through, guys. I deal with this all the time. Oh, right now, people on my back said, what about that being the clutchest quarterback of 2025? Y'all better leave me alone before I have to address it. But that being said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.